So Steve Denise, Vice President of Sales and Marketing with Pride Seeds, and I've been with the company now for 10 years. So I would say, what is an average day in my role? I'd say there's no average day. I get involved in all aspects of the sales and marketing and the distribution across Canada, so I could be spending a day, for instance, with dealer meetings and working with our dealers to help them achieve their business plans, and the next day I could be working on industry issues related to genetically modified products or seed treatments or the like. So there's quite a diversity in terms of the range of activities that I do right through the year. So when I was growing up, there was one thing I wanted to do, which was to farm. And then you quickly learn as you're going through school and university that in order to farm, I'm going to have to do something else to raise capital and to earn a living so that I can justify getting into farming. So agribusiness as a whole was attractive to me because it directly related to what I wanted to do from a farming perspective. In terms of this role then, I've had the opportunity throughout my career to work in different areas. I worked in crop protection, I've worked in consulting, and the seed industry was kind of a natural step and progression for me, and it's just an absolutely great industry to work in. The thing I like best about my job is two things. I get to work with producers, so I get to work with farmers, I get to work with our dealers who work with those customers. And what we're trying to do is help them increase the yields on their farm and increase their profitability. And if they're doing a good job of increasing their yields, it's also achieving an overall goal, which is producing more food on a global basis that we can feed a growing population. And so what we're doing is feeding into that agri-food value chain with the products that we're positioning. And really what's interesting about the seed industry from that perspective is that seed is really the starting point, right? We plant the seed that turns into the crop that we use for all the other areas. So it's a fantastic industry to be in from that perspective. I think there's a whole range of fields. First of all, marketing in any industry, right? Some of the marketing skills that you utilize, some of the sales skills that you utilize are transferable to almost any industry, I would say. So there's that element to it. The strategic thinking part of it, again, could transfer into a number of different industries. And the communication skills lend itself to marketing or communications in any other industry. So there's transferable skills here that can be used not just in agriculture, but elsewhere. So when I look at the planet today, which is what we know, agriculture is probably one of the most attractive industries to work in. There is a reality in this planet that we have a growing population, and especially in some parts of the world more than others. But the reality is we've got to feed those people. In order to do that, we've got to utilize technology, we've got to utilize the natural resources that we've been blessed with, and so to do that, you've got a whole industry that's developed around it in agriculture. So when I look at agriculture, I look at it as the only industry that is important to people 3 times a day. There's no other industry that affects people's lives like agriculture. And so to say that you play a role in that industry is a tremendous achievement. I would say look at all the opportunities that are coming before you. I'd say make sure you work hard in school, but that you're also involved in outside groups. I would say once you have an opportunity in the industry is to work hard at your job, but take a look at where you want to go from a career perspective. Look at all the options that are available out there. So in terms of career opportunities in the agri-food industry, I mean, to me today, we need people everywhere. One of the biggest challenges we face in agriculture is attracting enough people in to take advantage of the opportunities that are opening up. So whether that's in marketing, whether that's in breeding, whether that's in production and logistics skills, whether that's from a legal perspective, there's opportunities opening up in agriculture every day, and we're struggling as an industry to attract enough people in. And so it's not just people who were raised on a farm that are going to work in agriculture. Increasingly our efforts are aimed at urban centers saying, look, there is a whole industry out here that needs good people, that is paying well, that gives you a high standard and quality of life. And so agriculture is an excellent opportunity within that area.